In light of recent allegations against Diddy, there's been a shift in how people view those around him in the celebrity sphere. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on one of the most powerful figures in the hip-hop world, Sean "Diddy" Combs. As recent allegations bring his past into sharp focus, a wave of celebrities, from 50 Cent to Wendy Williams, are speaking out, sharing stories and concerns that have bubbled under the surface for years. From mysterious industry whispers to direct accusations, we'll explore what these public figures have been hinting at about Diddy's influence and behavior. Join us as we dive into the complex, often controversial legacy of Diddy and those who tried to warn the world about him, beginning with none other than 50 Cent. 50 Cent's history with Diddy goes back to 2006, with ongoing back and forths that seem to deepen over time. Recently, 50 announced plans for a docu-series on Netflix titled Diddy Do It, which aims to investigate the various claims surrounding Diddy. But this didn't come out of nowhere. 50 has been calling out Diddy for years. It all began in 2006 when 50 took shots at Diddy on his track, The Bomb, alluding to long-standing theories about Diddy's potential involvement in Biggie's tragic passing, a sensitive topic given that Biggie was signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Records. In the years that followed, 50 and Diddy continued to spar publicly, with tensions even flaring up around their respective alcohol brands. At one point, Diddy even called 50 out after 50's beef with Rick Ross, who was under Diddy's management at the time. Notably, some listeners have pointed out unsettling lyrics from Ross's songs, which, in hindsight, feel eerily similar to certain allegations now aimed at Diddy. To be clear, this isn't an accusation against Rick Ross, but the connections make people wonder. Beyond all this, 50 Cent has repeatedly implied things about Diddy's sexuality in interviews. He even joked about a time when Diddy offered to take him shopping, which 50 found strange. This wasn't an isolated incident. 50 has hinted at Diddy's unusual behavior on more than one occasion, noting that he's always felt a bit out of place around Diddy's crowd. When Diddy addressed some of these comments on The Breakfast Club, he brushed them off as misunderstandings, saying he was just a friendly guy. Over the years, more disturbing allegations have surfaced, including claims that Diddy forced women into compromising situations while he allegedly watched. Some speculate that other celebrities might be silent about these matters because they were also part of Diddy's inner circle. Now, 50 Cent has been vocal about the upcoming Diddy Do It docu-series, describing it as an in-depth project that digs beyond the headlines and clips we've seen so far. It's set to explore a complex narrative with real human impact, which he believes is long overdue. While these allegations against Sean Combs are undeniably unsettling, it's essential to recognize that his story isn't the full representation of hip-hop and its legacy. One celebrity who's made notable remarks about Diddy over the years is Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey, known for her time with the music group Donny Kane on MTV's Making the Band, was signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Records, in 2005. With Diddy as their mentor on reality TV, similar to how he supported stars like Justin Bieber and Usher, Aubrey has since voiced negative experiences regarding her time with the label. She reflected, "We were scared of what Puff would do each day. There was zero room for mistakes. Diddy was incredibly intense." She even spoke on the Call Her Daddy podcast about how Diddy appeared outwardly concerned about her, yet privately hinted at controlling expectations. She noted, "I wasn't willing to meet all the expectations, not in terms of talent, but other areas," leading some to speculate on the nature of these expectations. As the allegations against Diddy became public, Aubrey elaborated in an interview with Adam 22, recalling times when Diddy made uncomfortable remarks about her appearance, suggesting it was only once she looked a certain way. One fan remarked on social media, "Aubrey never submitted to Diddy and always stood her ground." This history of speaking out continued after the recent revelations, reaffirming her discomfort with Diddy's behavior. Another celebrity who shared concerns about Diddy is Kanye West. Kanye's commentary, however, has often come alongside controversial statements, making his words seem unpredictable at times. In 2022, amid his outspoken rants on social media, Kanye began focusing on Diddy, publicly sharing private messages between them. In one exchange, Kanye's messages took on an intense tone, telling Diddy, "I'll use you as an example to show that no one can influence me." Fans have since revisited these comments, finding elements that resonate with Diddy's current situation. Kanye's strong comments continued on Drink Champs, where he accused certain industry figures of deals that allowed them to act a certain way without facing consequences. While some believe Kanye's comments may have alluded to Diddy's reputation, others view them as part of his ongoing criticism of the industry. Lastly, one figure with long-standing claims against Diddy is Karine Steffans, a former music video vixen, known for her book, Confessions of a Video Vixen. Published in 2005, her book included accusations that shocked many, including stories about her interactions with Diddy. She described incidents where he seemed wary of her presence, fearing she might reveal his secrets. She claimed she was once invited to a Diddy-hosted party where he appeared shocked to see her, reportedly worried she might expose him. During an appearance on The Wendy Williams Show, Karine alluded to witnessing controversial behavior by Diddy at one of his infamous parties, comparing the scene to something out of The Great Gatsby, with lavish settings and behaviors that veered into excess. Though Karine clarified that she was never a direct victim, her observations fueled more questions about what actually occurred at these events. For those curious about her stories from the early 2000s, her book delves deeper into the atmosphere surrounding Diddy and the hip-hop scene at the time. Another person who has consistently spoken about Diddy over the years is Wendy Williams. When Cassie and Diddy separated in 2015, Wendy noted that with Diddy's wealth, he could theoretically buy a flight, fly to South Africa, pay a concierge, and be with Cassie whenever he wanted. Wendy also spoke about Diddy's publicized rendezvous with an ex outside of an adult store and questioned if he'd ever truly settle down. Her prediction: Diddy might only choose someone when he's much older. She suggested he would eventually pick a partner, possibly in his late 60s or 70s, when needing companionship for things like enjoying applesauce. Until then, she assumed he would continue living a playboy lifestyle. Notably, Cassie did return to Diddy after this comment, though it's now thought that she might not have felt entirely free in that decision. Years later, when Wendy had Diddy on her show, fans found the clip unsettling, especially following recent accusations. In a segment where Wendy introduced her son to Diddy backstage, some viewers interpreted Diddy's praise as more than a polite remark and noted Wendy's reaction was cautious, possibly suggesting her awareness of Diddy's reputation. Wendy has a long history with Diddy, even hinting in 2019 that a girl group he managed once attacked her, allegedly with his encouragement. There's also speculation he played a role in her departure from Hot 97, which added to the theory that she knew much more about his actions over the years. Following the allegations against Diddy, many other celebrity comments and clips have resurfaced. Khloe Kardashian, for instance, recounted a wild party experience at Diddy's on an old Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, describing the crowd and the sleepless night she had. When Ashton Kutcher was asked about Diddy parties on Hot Ones, he reacted awkwardly, sidestepping any specific story. Likewise, Cat Williams made candid remarks during his Club Shay Shay interview, implying that Diddy's parties had an infamous reputation in certain circles, even revealing he once turned down large sums of money to protect his integrity. According to Cat, refusing Diddy's party invitations was essential to maintaining his personal boundaries. Even Dave Chappelle joked about Diddy's behavior back on Chappelle's show, mimicking some of the unusual dynamics he witnessed on Making the Band. There's footage of Justin Bieber visibly uncomfortable around Diddy, and Usher recalling seeing strange things during his time living with Diddy as a teenager. As we look back on the voices that have echoed concerns about Diddy over the years, it's clear these revelations are more than just rumors. They paint a picture of a powerful figure who influenced many lives, sometimes in unsettling ways. From 50 Cent's unfiltered critiques to Kanye's intense messages and the chilling stories from Wendy Williams and Karine Steffans, these testimonies are more than words. They're pieces of a much larger story still unfolding. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're interested in more deep dives into the lives and legacies of hip-hop's biggest figures, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us.